On this week's show, we take a look at a relatively new category of trailers called lights and ultralights, and visit with Cruiser RV, the company in the forefront of building these light camping trailers. Rolling on TV is brought to you by SkyMed. At SkyMed, we guarantee to take you home. And Jayco, America's most livable RVs. Undoubtedly, as you travel around, you've been noticing more and more trailers being pulled by smaller vehicles. And the reason for that is a whole new category of trailers called lights and ultralights. To find out more about this fairly new category, we traveled to Indiana, the hub of the RV industry, and headed up Route 90 to the town of Howe, home to Cruiser RV. The company is located right at the bottom of the off-ramp to Route 9. At Cruiser RV, we had the opportunity to meet with Jay Mohammed, Cruiser's Vice President of Sales and Marketing, and General Manager John Stallman, two of the people behind the popularity and growth of Cruiser RV's product line. We asked Jay, from his perspective, what classifies a trailer as light or ultralight.
What constitutes a lightweight or an ultra-lightweight trailer is anything that's half-ton towable or lighter, something that can be pulled with your small crossover SUVs up to that half-ton F-150 or Chevy Tahoe type SUV.
So what brought about or cultivated this new light trailer market?
I think a lot of that has to do with the increasing fuel prices, the cost of the trailers going up, as well as, and then they're noticing instead of having to spend an extra $25,000 or $30,000 on a tow vehicle, half-ton or three-quarter ton, they can keep their small crossovers a little bit more fuel efficient, and it fits well with the 3,000 to 4,000 pound trailers that the families or couples are looking for. So a lot of it has to do, I believe, with the economy and the rising fuel prices.
And has this new category of trailers helped bring in additional buyers that have been considering RVing?
We definitely feel that the market's expanded to a little bit broader range of people that had the smaller tow vehicles, the minivans and the small crossovers, and never thought they could get into a camper without having to upgrade their tow vehicles. Now they're visiting these weekend camper shows and realizing that they can get a ton of value in a larger camper and not have to upgrade their tow vehicle to be able to pull that.
I asked John to tell us a little bit about the history of Cruiser RV.
Cruiser RV started back in 1988 out of Bristol, Indiana, which is just a few miles west of here. I think just through some management errors, things weren't ran correctly. Changed ownership a few times, and in 2003, the Howe Group, who owns our sister company DoubleTree, which does high-end fifth wheels, purchased the assets, moved the facility out here to Howe, Indiana. At the time, I believe we had 4 small travel trailers. We did a few truck campers. And our vision and our business plan immediately focused on the small lightweight trailers.
Since that move to Howe, the company has gone from producing 4 units a day to 16 a day, and even with the over 100,000 square foot of space, it's hard to find 1 inch of space that's not being used.
We are busting at the seams, yes. We actually put in I believe it was just under 10 or 15,000 square feet addition last year for part of our lamination facility. Again, pursuing that lightweight product and seeing the merits there, we added that to our building. But yes, we could definitely use a larger facility.
I asked Jay to tell us all about Cruiser RV's product line.
We have 4 product lines that we build, and within those 4 product lines, a total of 31 different models. So it's there's a camper for everyone here at Cruiser RV. What we built the company on was the FunFinder X, anywhere from a 13-foot single axle trailer that weighs roughly 2,300 pounds up to a 27-foot model that weighs roughly about 4,400 pounds. Our Shadow Cruiser line is our entry-level camper, still aluminum framed, polystyrene foam, has your 5/8 tongue and groove like we had talked. And that's going to be more of your family camper. We have the bunkhouses in there for the small kids. then the unit we're in here today is the Viewfinder, which is more of an upscale, our high-end trailer here at Cruiser RV. You get more of the luxury finishings that somebody might be used to that's coming out of a higher-end fifth wheel and wants to downsize somewhat. And then we have our FunFinder Extra Toy Hauler, which is for your outdoor enthusiast, ranging anywhere from 20 foot to 32 foot. Again, staying in that half-ton towable range, but allowing them to have the separate garage with the vapor walls there to keep all the gas fumes from their ATVs or their motorbikes in the garage. But the wife on the other end still gets her plush luxury interior, the living quarters.
Later in the show, we'll take a closer look at these models, but coming up after the break, we'll begin our factory tour and see what goes into building these lightweight Cruiser RV trailers.